In this video, I want to do a quick demonstration of using RefWorks to collect, organize, and cite your sources. Many of our databases allow you to export the references to RefWorks, including Web of Science. So I'm starting here at the biology subject guide. Let's say I want to start by looking for articles in Web of Science. And you'll want to log in. We always want the same username and password you use for Canvas for all of the library's databases. We'll avoid the elephant in the room. Let's say I want to find something about amino acids. Obviously, you're going to want to analyze your results, but in quick demos, we're just going to pick the first three. Look for an export function in any of the databases. It's usually wherever the print, email, and save functions are. In Web of Science, it's just right up here, export, and then we want to send it to RefWorks. What do I want to send? The three that I marked. So there are two versions of RefWorks happening. There's the legacy version. You might already have an account there. And then the new version's been going on for a couple of years now. Eventually this one will go away. So if you have never created an account, definitely do it in the new one. If you have a legacy one, I would suggest that you create an account in the new one, and then you can import all of your references from the legacy version into the new one. So where do I want to send it to? Well, if you have a particular folder already, you could send it there. Or you can create folders later. So it's save 3 documents. And these are the last imported. And let's say now I want to put them in an amino acids folder. So click on assign to folder and create. Yes, I have way too many folders because I imported all the legacy stuff. Or you can name it by class, whatever makes sense to you. Okay, so now I have 3 in the amino acids folder. Let's say I just want to quickly generate a list of references here. You can go ahead and select the ones and then click Create Bibliography. So RefWorks is very good about remembering whatever citation style you used last. So if it's brand new, then just a list of generic ones are going to pop up. If you're looking for a particular one, your professor says you need to follow style X, then search for that particular style. APA 7th, several came up, which was unusual. I hadn't noticed that before. I believe you want sentence casing because you want the titles of the articles to basically be capitalized as if it were a sentence. So that looks right. Now, if there was a proper noun, then you would want to capitalize the proper noun. Or after the semicolon in title and subtitle, then you would capitalize the word after the colon. But in general, it looks okay. We've got all the authors. We've got the name of the journal in italics. The volume number is in italics. Issue number is not. We've got DOIs. So you could copy and paste that directly into Word. There are other tools that you can use in RefWorks as well. If you go to Tools, so the first one is called Save to RefWorks. Basically, this is just a bookmarklet that you can add to your browser. What it tries to do is capture metadata on a particular web page to help you cite that web page. How well does it work? Sometimes I got it to work okay. Other times it didn't want to load at all, so I'm not that enamored with it myself, but you might have better luck than me. The one you definitely want to do is this RefWorks Citation Manager or the Write and Cite. Basically, you want to add an add-on to Word or to Google Docs to help you with the in-text citations as well as the references at the end. Now, I have a Mac, and frankly, I have not gotten the RefWorks Citation Manager to work all that well with Word for Mac. Google Docs, however, did work quite well. So that's what I would suggest if you're having difficulty with Word. Now, if you have a PC, you might have better luck than me. But I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the Google Docs. So it's just an add-on that you add to Google Docs. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my Google Docs. And let's say I want to start a new document. And once you clicked on the add-on, then it'll show up here. And which one? Progress RefWorks Manage Citations. It knew I was already logged in, so it showed me all my references. Now this is where having things in a folder would help. So, unfortunately, it does not recognize a folder immediately. So you might have to give it a little time for it to recognize something. But let's say I just want to use the last imported, which is still a lot of references. Not in a folder. Well, a couple of amino acids ones came up in here. Anyway, if you give it a little time, it will recognize your folders, but unfortunately not within trying to do a quick demo time period. So let's say I'm typing my paper. And I want to cite and add another citation. So as you can see, what it's done is it's added what it thinks the in-text citation should be. It does not know page numbers, obviously, so if you have a direct quote, you're going to have to put the page numbers in manually. And then it added the references at the end in correct alphabetical order. So if you did want to save this to Word, we could save, and then I could download it into Word and then make any other further changes that I needed to. So that's it for the quick demo of RefWorks. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My contact, how to email me or text me, is on the biology subject guide.